A drug epidemic has a tight hold on our region. As opioids and prescription medications become harder to get, methamphetamine has made a devastating comeback.
And experts say treating the root cause of addiction and helping our region heal one person at a time is how we actually start to solve this problem.
Ashley Sharp joins us tonight with part 2 in her series on the rise in meth.
Well, at 5 p.m. we first introduced you to the problem. Methamphetamine has made a drastic resurgence here in our region following the cooling off of the opioid epidemic, and overdose deaths continue to rise statewide. We spoke with local experts not only about the problem, but how we begin to find a solution to this ever-evolving crisis of addiction.
You have to address the emerging threat that it is all over the country.
Congresswoman Diana Harshbarger took those words from Kingsport to Washington, where President Biden signed into law her bipartisan bill, the Meth Response Act of 2021.
And the policemen and the law enforcement agencies are begging us to do something.
The bill acknowledges meth as an emerging threat and requires the creation of a federal response plan.
Go after the source, go after the cartels, be tough.
For law enforcement, it's an uphill battle.
The trend is we're always one step behind whatever the drug of choice is at the time.
Agencies say solutions should be focused on the problem of addiction, not any one drug.
If we stop the meth trade, there's going to be something else come through. You know, the answer to the drug problem is not to just throw every drug dealer and person addicted to drugs in jail.
What else can we do? It's things like recovery court.
The First Judicial District Recovery Courts take inmates who qualify out of jail and put them on an intensive path to recovery instead of incarceration. Judge Street touts a recovery rate of around 70% for those who graduate the program, which this month received national honors for its success.
It's a spit in the ocean, but that one person you save has 4 or 5 children, has a mama, a daddy, a whole circle of people that it affects.
We really, as a community, have to work on the why they're doing it, not what they're doing.
Chad Duncan at Frontier Health says of their many regional services for those battling addiction, they've noticed the boom in meth and more people are seeking treatment for addiction now than ever. It's a crisis, he says, is a community problem.
We're not going to treat our way out of it. Frontier Health isn't going to fix this. We'll help the community fix it, and we'll help those that need help. But the community has got to own it. You know, it's going to be done through a lot of different programming.
In Northeast Tennessee, the creation of a regional treatment facility could be a game changer. Localities are pledging millions of dollars in settlement money from an opioid lawsuit to build it.
This may be able to get us ahead of the curve a little bit, because it's not focusing on just opioids or meth. It is addiction that we have to address.
This could be a model for the rest of the country.
The Regional Treatment Center would focus on those incarcerated, housing nearly 200 at a time, giving them the tools needed to break the cycle of addiction.
We have to let these people know they can do anything. This is not what you are sentenced to, a life of addiction. Let's give them hope.
Just announced yesterday, Tennessee Senator Bill Hagerty introduced legislation hoping to address the overdose epidemic and how many drugs come into the country illegally. He's traveling to the southern border this weekend, joined by Tennessee sheriffs and mayors. Josh, Sarah.